Hello everyone, Evasion here and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have a clip that I want to do some commentary over. It's against Shadow Priest Mage, and these are just the intro clips for this video. I have one against BM Hunter Holy Pally and Feral Druid Mage. Uh, but we've been playing this build that is Focused Will and Lightwell. Now recently I feel like I've seen a lot of streamers play Holy, but my man here has been playing this Body and Soul and Focused Will spec since all of time. It's actually really good in Wrath of the Lich King, and part of what makes it good with Assassination is due to your lack of Shadow Step, you have Body and Soul, so every time you get a Priest Shield, you get a sprint. So you have that extra mobility on top of, having your prep, your 2 sprints. Um, and it takes 20% more healing from a talent called Quick Recovery, and that means so when you click the White Well, you get massive heals. It takes for like we're not even very geared, I don't believe, and it heals for over 4,000 a tick. So here we go. We got a game against Shadow Priest Mage. This is actually like two. I think it's 2 disperses. If I'm gonna use that as a measurement of time into the game, and I just want to talk about like how if I just play around Lightwell, they have a really hard time getting a kill. You can even click the Lightwell when you're deep freeze. So even if they did a proper setup on us where I'm like deeped or Psychic Horde, I can still click Lightwell. Anytime my priest is CC'd, I want to be near the pillar. The more I'm near the pillar, the less likely I will need to actually use my Cloak of Shadows. Currently, Cloak is on cooldown though, so we can't really play aggressive. The reason this match takes so long is you have to really kind of pick your moment to all in, because Shadow Priest Mage, a good one, is just going to try to bait you to the wall, get you away from the pillar, and then do a setup. The further they drag you, the easier it will be to CC your priest. And if they are able to accomplish that, you're going to die really fast. So right here, even Mage is like pretty low on like cooldowns and mana. They are kind of collectively as a team, but I choose not to open just so that my priest can get some free drinks. We're playing around. We got to play around mana. The priest has a better time with mana in a long game than our build, due to disperse giving mana. So if we allow the priest just to reset all the time and have disperse on top of that, it's gonna be really hard. There I get found, which is really bad. But they do go for a deep freeze. While my priest is open, and so he's able to dispel that off. It's not a big deal. In general, I am going to be trying to hit the mage because the mage, if I hit the priest, the mage will have a really easy time setting up because the priest will lead me away, and that will allow the mage to position aggressively. So he'll be able to stand between me and my priest and get easier sheeps. Here we have to survive a really long crowd control chain. This is probably the only sketchy moment in the game. Fortunately, though, they're stuck down bottom. There's no way up in Wrath of the Lich King. And I'm able to just get a re-stealth. We get another light well down onto this pillar. So this is the pillar we're going to be playing around here. I could very well go out and click this light wall right here, but I just play it safe, resap this priest off the re-stealth, and I go up and open on the mage. Get a cheap shot on the mage. The mage trinkets this. He's trying to rush me down. I don't go for kidney here. I go for vanish cheap instead because I knew it would have a high chance of forcing him to blink. But because I don't have Cloak of Shadows, I decided not to chase off this. And I just go back to the pillar again and use Lightwell. We're pretty well dampening them. The goal is to kind of run them and then deny them an opportunity to have their mage drink. And if we can do that, then we're going to be able to just go sit on them. The one thing you got to be careful, though, is getting baited by the mage having access to mana gem. He can appear the priest can be ready to go, and all he's got to do is press that mana gem, and especially Frost will have more than enough mana to go for a setup and get a kill. This is, you would think that this would be the end of the game. The mage is We're chasing down the mage. He's got nothing, but this mage does an insane job here. The priest still has Fiend out, so the priest knows how to keep supporting his mage, giving him shields and whatnot. And right here, he gets a really good Nova. My priest is definitely trying to get some chase here. You don't get me out of the stuff, and we can keep going. We're back on our light well. They kited to our light well, which is really good for us. I don't want to fall down here because the priest, he's got Hymn of Hope there. He's going to give that mage that 20% buff. They would have enough mana here to get a shatter combo off on me. I decided to play it safe, kite away again. There's no real rush to win here. I'm going to try to win when my Cloak of Shadows is back up. They go for a drink out here on the wall. Even where they're drinking, you see they're away from the pillar. I get the gouge here. I decided to swap the priest here. I really just don't want to go down there at all costs. Because you see, even right now, they're still able to get some kind of kill pressure going on me. and they know that. Running back to pillar, huge damage here. I have Cloak of Shadows. We finally forced the mistake. He blinks in to try and win the game. And that's going to be that. So we have block here. But they have nothing to really stop this. I still have advantage to break any Novas I get hit with. They cover the Priest with Silence. Super, super well played on their part. However, we are going to get the kill, and they're going to go down. If you're going to play with this build, be sure to click the Lightwell. What you can actually do is go into your keybinds and bind Interact. I still actually haven't done that myself, but you can make a macro, target Lightwell, and then you can bind Interact, so you can very easily target it with a keybind, and then press Interact, and it will give you the Lightwell buff. It can be really, really useful when there's a ton of pets around and they're covering the Lightwell. It kind of makes it hard to click. So yeah, if you play with this, don't grief your priest. Definitely click that. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and talk to me in the comments below if you want to see more Wrath of the Lich King content. And we will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.